Hello everybody, my name is Katie Marie Chinamo Leppington. For those of you who I'm yet to meet, I hope you are all happy, healthy and well. I am just with my mug from my Auntie Vivi that bought me from France actually a good few moons back. It's one of my favourite mugs actually. I drink from it every day. It's Betty Boop, which I love. And then I've just slopped all my coffee down the side of it, and then it's in French as well. It's a chocolate mug. So grab yourselves a cuppa. I'm actually drinking something that I adapted from partly Starbucks pumpkin latte, and partly because I didn't ever get the pumpkin spice beanie coffee from Home Bargains. It was never in my Home Bargains that I spoke to you all about, so I had to make my own, and I think in current times it's a good way to make it. So what I've done is I've made just a normal coffee with coconut milk, and I've added a sprinkling of cinnamon and a sprinkling of nutmeg and created my own autumnal coffee, you see. So I'd highly recommend it if you try it, and take a photo of you drinking it and post it in the comments and see how you get on. Because we are now in lockdown within the UK, round 2 of lockdown. I don't know how you're all feeling about that, but it's quite, a stressful time. We thought we were progressing, and we've kind of taken 2 steps forward and about 5 back, it kind of feels. So I hope that you were all trying to be as positive as possible, but we also need to be realistic as well. I'm a key worker because I'm a teacher, so I'm still at work. I'm still doing my state school job, and I'm still doing my private tuition online, which never went face to face actually. I kept it online, and it's a blessing that I did, because I'm so glad. But no matter how you're feeling, the shops are shut and all of that sort of stuff, so I hope that you'll be able to watch my channel and feel like it's something good to watch, and give me your suggestions of what you want to see during this lockdown time. We've been told it's going to be a month in the UK. A lot of us cynics think it's going to be longer, and it's just a way to kind of push us into it. He hasn't actually confirmed that, has Bojo, but whatever you think about the situation, we need to be healthy and we need to be safe. And I always say that I hope that you are all happy, healthy and safe. So I thought I would do a video today about Smol, which is what I've been using for my laundry for the last few months. And it actually happened in lockdown 1 that I started using it. Let me just put this down for a second. So many of you know, that are regular viewers, that I do love anything that can be put through my letterbox. I love it. And this is a box that's like a subscription box, and it gets put through your letterbox with your laundry capsules in it. So I did the Wild and Bloom review, and that came through the letterbox, and that was really positive. I was really impressed with that. And for the last few months, and I waited before doing this video, but I think it's a good time to do it now, because I decided I always used a eco-friendly, kind of minimum chemical, environmentally disruptive, vegan, cruelty-free laundry detergent. Actually, I use cruelty-free as much as I can, vegan as much as I can, everything. And I wasn't unhappy with what I was using, but I had to go to my local kind of eco shop and get it refilled and lug it back home. And I don't drive, I don't have a car, and in lockdown that wasn't feasible. So I needed an alternative where it get delivered to my door, still have all the same qualities that I had from my previous brands, but not have to lug it and not have to go out. Because the first time of lockdown I was doing my masters, for those of you who remember, so I wasn't in the state school, but now I am. So I'm really glad that I ordered this. It comes in a box like this. It's called Smol, and it's basically an eco laundry subscription box. So it's cruelty free, it's vegan, and it's also kind of eco-friendly with minimum amount of chemical, which is great because we don't want that on our skin, do we? So you can choose between bio or non-bio. I actually got the bio, and the reason why I got the bio is because I would always go for non-bio. But if it is what it says it is, I should be able to use bio in my head because I've got dry, sensitive, eczema prone skin, and I have been able to use it. So on the front of this box, the box kind of changes every time it comes. It says this small box saved over 4 bottles worth of plastic. So that's great, isn't it? So that's a good thing already. So when you get the box, it comes through like this. The actual packaging is cardboard, completely recyclable, really eco-friendly, which is great. So when you look at your normal laundry detergents or cleaning household products, they come with a lot of like packaging. A lot of that's either bags that are plastic or bottles that are plastic. So this comes like this. It's got a child lock on it, which I was really surprised about, but really it's a great thing. It's child proof, not adult proof, because a lot of child proof locks I find that are adult proof actually. It comes like that. And then you've got all of your little, mine's bio, so it's got its green little capsules, and the non-bio is blue, I believe. So it comes like that. And when you first order it, you go online and they do a bit of a questionnaire, which I think is amazing, because also it's about not using more than you need and not buying more than you need. So it's more cost effective as well as environmentally effective. And it says that you could save 50% more than you would if you stuck to what you're using, which is interesting. I don't pay more for this than I did with my previous brand, so I don't know, it would be dependent on what you use currently, but it's a great way of doing it. So if you'd fill in the questionnaire, bio, non-bio, and then they ask you other questions like, how often do you do a wash? And then you tick how often, roughly, that you say if you did like, I don't know, 2 to 3 loads a week, or more than that if you've got a big family, or less than that if you've got a smaller family. And then in according to that, the result will come up and it will determine how often you receive one through your letterbox. So mine comes, I think, every kind of couple of months, I think. I can't remember the exact time, but it comes every couple of months. For just a normal basic everyday wash, you just put 1 capsule. For my work clothes and things that I know can get paint on at school, or creative stuff at school, or if I know I've been, with my work clothes, I'm obviously mixing with the children and there is a pandemic happening, so I'm mindful of that I take off my clothes, put them in the washing machine, and I would use 2 capsules. 1 capsule I think doesn't tend to get out all of the stains if you've got something like paint on it or something like pen on your clothing. So I would use 2 for that, but still it's great. It comes with a little leaflet as well that tells you all of the information, and it shows you all of the properties. So it says save up to 50% per wash, like I told you before, proven high performance, lower chemical concentration, regular delivery, which is great. I don't even have to think about getting laundry detergent anymore. It just comes, just arrives, which is great. 100% plastic-free packaging, cruelty-free and vegan, and it's got the certification as well, which I think is great. So it just shows you it's proven, and then on the other side, it tells you getting it done, so it tells you how to do it. So, I mean, it's not rocket science, but it's really easy to use. I also thought that these would maybe be great for if you've got students in lockdown at university that can't come home, and you maybe would do their washing, or maybe it's something that they would have to purchase when they're away from home. Get them to sign up for this. It's sorted, isn't it? They've got that without having to go out and without having to be exposed a bit more. So I thought that was great. And if you don't drive like me, you don't have to lug it home. That's another thing that's beneficial about this. So I'm really impressed with this. I was going to actually show you me putting my washing in, putting the capsules in, but I completely believe in the saying that my mum has always said, never, you know, put your dirty laundry in public. So I'm going to abide by that, and I'm not going to show you, but you can trial it for £1. So you don't pay for the actual capsules, you just pay for just before the dog starts barking. You just pay £1 for the postage and they get sent to your door. Now, if you want to unsubscribe after that, you can. It's really simple. But if you don't, you just continue to receive your laundry capsules, which is great. And I haven't unsubscribed. I think I've been using them for about 3 months now, and I think I've got 2 or 3 delivered to my door, which is great. And also, they're a company that's not a great big corporation, so I think it's great to be able to support them as well, rather than big companies that have kind of toxic synthetic chemical based ingredients. Another thing that's really important about this is that the fragrance is actually, let me hold it because if you just tune in you won't know what I'm saying. The fragrance is derived from essential oils. Now, it doesn't have that heavy chemical fragrance that you would get with regular laundry detergent. It does not have that. So, but it does have a really lovely fragrance, and it has quite a light fragrance, but it tends to last longer because it is from essential oils, not from synthetics. So if you would like a stronger fragrance, I would say put 2 capsules in, or add additional essential oils, or just trial it, pay the £1 for it to be sent to you, and then if you don't like it, unsubscribe, because for £1 and not to try it, I think you would be really losing out. And I think for all of the other benefits, I would highly recommend they kind of outweigh any kind of high synthetic fragrance. You might really like that, but you can add more to that if you wanted to. Also, now this video is not sponsored in any way. I didn't realise how many people contact you once you've done a YouTube video about doing sponsored things, but I don't do sponsored things. You know that I would never, if I did ever in the future, I would never do something that I don't already use or don't genuinely use. So I'd highly recommend that you try them, especially while we're all at home. It's, I think, more economical, more cost effective, and just a great way to have eco-friendly washing, and we all like to preserve the kingdom as much as possible. So I hope that video was helpful. It was a very kind of practical video, I know, but I was wondering whether to do it or not to do it, and firstly I wanted to trial it. Secondly, I said to several people, do you really want to know about my dirty laundry? And they said yes, actually, because we always want to know what you're going to use. So here you go, this is for you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you all soon.